Welcome! In this explainer, we're diving into the incredible and, frankly, sometimes alarming science of sleep. We're going to unpack what really happens to you when you don't get enough, and most importantly, what you can actually do about it. So let's just jump right in with a question that I think hits pretty close to home for a lot of us. We're always told to get more sleep, right? But what are the real measurable consequences of cutting it short? As you're about to see, the answers are kind of shocking. We're going to start with the immediate and pretty startling effects that a lack of sleep has on our physical health. You might not think it could be this dramatic this quickly, but oh, it is. Let's just get right to it. A study found that men who slept only 5 hours a night, just 5 hours, had testosterone levels of a man 10 years older than them. Let me say that again. A lack of sleep physically ages a man by a decade in terms of this one critical hormone. Okay, so that's what's happening to your body, but what about your brain? Because, it's not just about feeling a little tired or groggy. Your actual ability to learn and remember new things gets severely compromised. To really get this, we need to talk about a part of the brain called the hippocampus. The easiest way to think about it is like your brain's memory inbox. It's fantastic at receiving new files, new memories, and holding on to them. But without sleep, something goes really wrong with this inbox.
So researchers set up this brilliant experiment to test this. They took a group of people, split them in two. Group 1, they got a full, glorious 8 hours of sleep. Group 2, they were kept awake all night. No naps, no caffeine, nothing. The next day, they put both groups into an MRI scanner and tried to teach them a bunch of new stuff.
And the results were, wow, just stark. The sleep-deprived group had a 40% deficit in their ability to make new memories. To put that in perspective for you, that is the difference between acing an exam and failing it. The brain scan showed exactly why. In the sleep-deprived brain, that memory inbox, the hippocampus, had pretty much just shut down. No new files were getting in. And look, the damage isn't just in your brain. Your entire cardiovascular system, your immune system, they're put under immediate attack. And the craziest part, it can happen after losing just a single hour of sleep. So how on earth do we know that? Well, it turns out there's a massive worldwide experiment that happens twice a year, involving 1.6 billion people. You know it as daylight saving time, and it gives us this incredible window into how sleep affects our heart health. And this is where it gets a little scary. In the spring, when we all lose that one measly hour of sleep, hospitals report a terrifying 24% spike in heart attacks the very next day. And the evidence gets even stronger when you look at the flip side. In the fall, when we gain an hour of sleep, you guessed it, there's a 21% decrease in heart attacks. It's such a clear, powerful link between sleep and the health of our hearts. Okay, so beyond your heart, your immune system also takes a massive hit. You see, you've got these incredible cells called natural killer cells. You can think of them as the secret service agents of your immune system. They're elite. Their job is to identify and destroy dangerous things, like cancer cells. So here's the critical question. What happens to these all-star immune cells when you're sleep-deprived? Well, after just one single night of only 4 hours of sleep, there is a 70% drop in their activity. A 70% drop. That is a staggering state of immune deficiency. And it helps explain why scientists are now finding really significant links between short sleep and many forms of cancer. If you thought that was bad, just wait. The problem goes even deeper than our organs and our cells. We now know that a lack of sleep can corrupt the very essence of our biological life, our DNA. In another study, researchers took a group of perfectly healthy adults and limited them to just 6 hours of sleep a night for 1 week. That's it? Then they looked at their gene activity profile and compared it to when those same people were getting a full 8 hours. And the result was just remarkable. The activity of 711 of their genes was distorted by that 1 week of slightly less sleep. This wasn't some minor tweak. This was a massive disruption to their fundamental genetic blueprint. But it was the nature of the disruption that was so alarming. The genes that were switched off or turned down were the ones connected to our immune system. Meanwhile, the genes that were switched on or ramped up were the ones linked to promoting tumors, chronic inflammation, stress, and cardiovascular disease. So, not good. Okay, I know. That was a lot of pretty scary information. Right about now, you're probably thinking, so what am I supposed to do about all this? Well, here's the really good news. The best advice is surprisingly simple. You don't need any fancy pills or expensive gadgets.
It really comes down to two main tips. First, regularity. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day. Yes, even on the weekends. Regularity is absolutely king. It anchors your sleep. Second, keep it cool. Your body needs to drop its core temperature to fall asleep and stay asleep. So try to aim for a bedroom temperature of around 18 degrees Celsius or 65 Fahrenheit.
But what about if you're lying there tossing and turning, unable to sleep? The advice is actually to get up. Don't just stay in bed stressing about it. Go to another room, do something relaxing in dim light, and only go back to bed when you feel sleepy. You're trying to retrain your brain that your bed is for sleeping, not for being awake. I mean, you wouldn't sit at the dinner table for hours waiting to get hungry, right? So don't lie in bed waiting to get sleepy.
So I think the most important takeaway from all of this is that we need to completely reframe how we think about sleep. It is not an optional luxury. It's not a sign of weakness. It is a non-negotiable biological necessity. It's as essential as air, water, and food.
It truly is the most powerful health elixir we have. It's your life support system. It's how your mind and body get rebuilt every single day. The source material calls it Mother Nature's best effort yet at immortality. And honestly, it's pretty hard to argue with that. So we've seen how a lack of sleep can age you by a decade, cripple your memory, attack your heart, and even warp your DNA. But the solution? It's simple, it's free, and it's within our grasp. So the only real question left is, will you reclaim your right to a full night's sleep? Thanks for joining this explainer. I hope you sleep well tonight.